Good morning, children. Welcome back. I am Mrs. Sitara, your social science teacher. Today, we will conclude our chapter 3, Municipalities and Corporations. Before we move on to today's class, let us have a recap of what we learned in the last two sessions. In the previous sessions, we discussed about municipalities. Children, what is a municipality? A municipality is a form of local government in a small town where 50,000 to 1 lakh people live. The municipality is divided into different wards. The different duties of municipalities are providing street lamps, constructing library and its maintenance, maintaining local markets or sandai, providing drinking water facility, constructing roads, and removing garbage dumps. The sources of income of municipality is two sources are there from central government and state government grants, then the taxes paid by the people. And children, tell me, what is the head of municipality called? It is a chairperson. And the tenure of its members is? Very good, 5 years. We also learned about corporations. What are they? Can anybody say? Very good. Certain municipalities will be declared by the government of Tamil Nadu as corporations based on their high population and high revenue. Tell me, children, who is the chairperson of the corporation? What is he called? It is a mayor. What is the other name for mayor? Very correct. Father of the corporation. Tell me, children, what is the tenure of the members of corporation? Very correct. It is 5 years. Children, can you name the different corporations in Tamil Nadu? Yes. Very correct. Chennai, Madurai, Coimbatore, Trichy, Salem, Tirunelveli, Velur, Tuticorin, Tirupur, Erode, Tanjore, Dindigul, Hosur, Nagarkoil and Avadi. Very good. The latest addition is the Avadi. Tell me, how many municipal corporations are there in Tamil Nadu? Very correct. There are 15 corporations in Tamil Nadu. Now, let us move on to the lesson. After knowing about the corporation, Mugilan is having doubt about the duties of corporation. His uncle is answering, yes, the duties of a corporation and the municipalities are almost the same, but corporation, since it is bigger, has some additional work. The first one is constructing and maintaining the city roads. Since population is more, roads are used in a much larger way and there is always wear and tear of the roads and it has to be maintained on a regular basis. So, the duty of corporation is to construct roads and maintain the city roads. Next duty is providing drinking water facility. Drinking water is kudineer. So, it is a duty of the corporation to provide safe drinking water to the people. The third duty is disposing garbage. Kuppegale agatradhu. They have to clear out the garbages and placement of dustbins in different areas and regularly clearing it off. Collecting of the waste material and properly disposing it is an important duty of a corporation. Next duty is constructing libraries and maintaining them. It is a duty of corporation to construct libraries and to take after or to take care of the library. In the case of municipality, the number of library will be limited, 1 or maximum 2. But when it is a corporation, people will be more, crowd is more. So they may need more than one library in an area. So they will have to construct the library and also maintain the library. Next important duty is creating parks and maintaining them. When it is a municipality, there may be many open spaces, there may be fields, unused area. so that children can play. There will be enough place for them to run around. But when it is developing, when city is getting developed into a corporation, many buildings come up and land is not freely available for the people to play, for the children to play. So it is a duty of corporation to identify land and convert them into parks so that the children can run around and play. They have to identify the area and they have to construct parks with the amenities like swing and playground and things like that. And to maintain the parks, there must be some trees and plants and grass, and it has to be regularly trimmed and pruned and taken care of. So all these things come under the duty of a corporation. In our place Salem, we have a Anna Park, isn't it, children? And in our area near our school, we have a Nehru Park where you can go and play and enjoy yourself. Next important duty is maintaining of birth and death records. It has to keep a record of the births that is happening in the area as well as the death. When you are born, you are given a birth certificate. When you get admitted into school, your parents have to submit your birth certificate. Only after you submit your birth certificate, you will be given an admission in the school. Isn't it, children? Same way, it is the duty of the corporation to maintain the birth and death records. பிறப்பு இறப்பு சான்றிதழ். சான்றிதழ் is certificate. So it is a duty of the corporation to issue a birth certificate as well as a death certificate in case of a death. So let me recollect the duties of a corporation. We will read through it. First one is constructing and maintaining the city roads. Second one, providing drinking water facilities. Third one, disposing garbage. Constructing libraries and maintaining them. Creating parks and maintaining them. Maintaining the birth and death records.
What is the source of income to the corporation?
Now Mugilan wants to know about the source of income to the corporation. We already studied that the municipality has its own source of income, like the grants from the central government and the state government and people paying the various taxes. So he is asking his uncle to explain about the source of income to the corporation, from where the corporation is getting the money to do all these work. The amount collected from professional tax, wealth tax, entertainment tax, custom duties and road tax are the sources of income to the corporation. Professional tax is the tax paid by the professionals like the doctors, the lawyers, the engineers. Wealth tax is சொத்து வரி. The rich people, they have to pay tax because of their wealth. Different properties, they'll be having different properties, their land and maybe shops, all those things they have to pay tax. Entertainment tax is KLK vari. The tax they collect from the theaters, then amusement parks, all those things come under entertainment tax. Custom duties are the duty or the tax paid by the people who bring things from abroad, from outside our country. If people are bringing things, then they have to pay customs duties. Road tax is the amount paid to the government when you purchase a new vehicle like a bike or a car. At the time of purchase, we have to pay a tax, a small amount to the government in the form of tax, that is called as road tax. That is, we are using the vehicle on the road and for that we are paying a tax. These are the sources of income to the corporation. I'll read once again. The amount collected from professional tax, wealth tax, entertainment tax, custom duties and road tax are the sources of income to the corporation.
What else are there besides municipality and corporation?
After knowing about the sources of income for municipality, Mugilan is interested in knowing, apart from municipality, what are the things available? Or is it just municipality and corporation alone? So he is asking his uncle, uncle, tell me, what are there besides the municipality and corporation? His uncle is very happy to explain. He says, apart from the corporation and the municipality, town panchayat also exists. We studied about the structure of local bodies. In urban local body, we had corporation, municipality and town panchayat. Okay. Now we are going to see what is there in a town panchayat. The head and the ward members are elected by the people directly. So in town panchayat also, the election is held for the head as well as for the ward members. The tenure of the president and other members is 5 years. Like municipality, corporation, here also in town panchayat also, the tenure of the board is 5 years. Panchayat is governed by the executive officer. So apart from the head of the panchayat, the president, there is an executive officer who will govern the panchayat. Town panchayat functions in places where the population exceeds 5,000 people. So in a town panchayat, the population exceeds 5,000 people. What is the population of a municipality? It is between 50,000 to 1 lakh people. What is the population of a corporation? It is above 1 lakh. What about town panchayat? It is above 5,000 people. Now let us read that once again, children. Apart from the corporation and municipality, town panchayat also exist. The head and the ward members are elected by the people directly. The tenure of the president and other members is 5 years. Panchayat is governed by the executive officer. Executive, learn the spelling, children. E-X-E-C-U-T-I-V-E, executive. E-X-E-C-U-T-I-V-E, executive officer. Town panchayat functions in places where the population exceeds 5,000 people.
Uncle, I came to know the administration of municipality and corporation very well. Thank you very much.
Mugilan is very happy to know about the administration of municipality, panchayat and corporation. He is so glad that he was able to learn all the things about it. So he is thanking his uncle. Uncle, thank you so much for explaining me about the municipality, corporation and town panchayat. His uncle is replying, okay dear, enough of saying thank you. It is time for lunch. Come, let's go have our lunch. Uncle is saying, good. Come, let us wash our hands and have lunch. So they are going to have their lunch. After learning so many things, they are going to have their lunch. Before we wind up, we will just go through the glossary that is given in your book. First word is government. G-O-V-E-R-N-M-E-N-T, government. G-O-V-E-R-N-M-E-N-T, government. The political system by which a country is administered. Learn the spelling, administered. A-D-M-I-N-I-S-T-E-R-E-D, administered. That means The political system which is governing a country is called as a government, or ruling a country is called as a government. Next one is tax. A part of the income or profits paid by the people to the government. A part of the income or profit paid by the people to the government. Next word is tenure. The period of time. Tenure is the period of time. Next word is revenue. R-E-V-E-N-U-E, revenue. The fees earned for the service provided. Revenue is the fees earned for the service provided. If you are rendering some service, if you give some service, you can get a fees for that. That is called as revenue. Population. P-O-P-U-L-A-T-I-O-N, population. All the people who live in an area. Population is all the people who live in an area. Next one is administration. A-D-M-I-N-I-S-T-R-A-T-I-O-N, administration. The arrangement that tasks needed to control the operation of an organization. The word is administration. A-D-M-I-N-I-S-T-R-A-T-I-O-N, administration. The arrangements and tasks needed to control the operation of an organization. What all arrangements are made to manage an organization is called as an administration. Next word is dispose. D-I-S-P-O-S-E, dispose. D-I-S-P-O-S-E, dispose. Dispose is throwing away something that you no longer want or need. Throwing away something that you no longer want or need. That means throwing the waste things which we don't want, we just throw it off. That is called as dispose. Next is professional tax. Professional tax. P-R-O-F-E-S-S-I-O-N-A-L, professional. P-R-O-F-E-S-S-I-O-N-A-L, professional tax. Tax that is levied by a state government on all individuals who earn. That is a tax that is levied by a state government on all individuals who earn. Levied means to impose or to collect. So a tax is collected from all the individuals who are earning. Earning members, earning people or earning professionals are people like doctors or lawyers or engineers who are paid for their service. From all of them, the government will collect a tax called as a professional tax. So with this we come to the end of this unit. In this session we discussed about the duties of corporation. They are constructing and maintaining the city roads, providing drinking water facilities, disposing garbage, constructing libraries and maintaining them, creating parks and maintaining them, maintaining of birth and death records, and the various sources of income of the corporation we learned. Professional tax, wealth tax, entertainment tax, custom duties and road tax. We also learned about town panchayat. A town panchayat functions in places where the population exceeds 5,000. The tenure is of 5 years and the panchayat is governed apart from a president by the executive officer. That's all for today's session, my dear children. Next session we will do our classwork and be prepared for a test. Thank you. Take care. Stay blessed.